and a welcome in or a welcome back. It's a Monkey Mar. Before we get into today's video, please make sure you click that subscribe button, the like, and the bell for notifications. Hey guys, welcome in. I know that I said I was not going to do a video on Little Summer Wells until something came out as in facts. And considering Candus Wells came on camera yesterday and spoke about her daughter, I want to touch on it. I want to put my feelings on it. I want to touch on a few comments. And I think that's going to be it for this video. And with that, guys, let's get into it. So, what I'm going to do is I am going to play only the voice of Candus and Dawn in the video. And then I am going to just probably pause and touch on how I feel. And I'm sure what I'm feeling regarding watching Candus Bly's video. A lot of you are probably going to start throwing daggers at me. But hey, it is what it is, right?
We really miss her very much. She was the angel, our blessing, the love of our life. She's what made our world go around. Somebody's hurting her, and there's nothing I can do about it, and it smothers me.
Personally, I think someone come up here and grabbed her and ran down the hill.
I think so,
and
too.
Threw her in a car and drove as far away as they could from this area.
I know she didn't walk away from this property by herself or off this yard by her swing. I feel in my heart that somebody has came up here and took her, has lured her away from here. Me and my mother and her were planting flowers, and we went in after we got done washing our hands, and she got a piece of candy from Grandma, and she wanted to go back over and see her brothers, and I said okay, and I walked her all the way over to the porch, and I watched her walk into the kitchen where the boys were watching TV, and I told the boys, I said, watch Summer, I'll be back, and within 2 minutes I came back. And I asked the boys where their sister was, and they said, she went downstairs, Mom, to play with her toys in the playroom. I said, okay. And I yelled downstairs for her a couple times, and I didn't get no answer, which was unusual because usually she always answers me. And so I went down there to check, and she was nowhere in sight. She was just gone. When they get out of line, she'd put them in line.
She loves to dance. She would always want me. She says, Daddy, hold my hand so I can twirl. And she would just like to twirl and twirl and twirl until my arm got tired.
She loved to play in the mud and the water and swing on her swing and enjoy dirt. I've never seen this truck, and I've never heard of it until just recently. But I wish they would come forward and explain themselves. And if you're not a suspect, at least come forward and say what you've seen.
Please find it in your heart, have mercy, and find a way of letting her go and where we can get her back.
Please bring her back home.
Just let her come home, please.
We miss her so much. Her brothers are so devastated that they wake up every morning crying for their sister. And as a mother, it really hurts to see your other children crying.
Let's touch on this article. Let's go ahead and read some things that I did not record Candus Bly saying regarding her little girl. This actually might answer some questions for us. Is she speaking the truth? I don't know. Did she fail or pass her polygraph? I don't know. I'm not going to speculate. Now, when I listen to her and I watch her, the only thing that throws me off, and I'm going to be honest, is how they speak about her in the past tense. Dawn has done it, and Candus does it in this video. She was. But I see pain. I hear pain. In my opinion, she looks like maybe she is sedated. But I see pain. I can hear the pain. It's my opinion. I'm sure that I am going to get bombarded with hate. Why are you sticking up for her? Because the last time I remembered, you are innocent until proven guilty. And unfortunately, it's been 2 weeks today that little Summer Wells went missing, and we are just going to have to put out the facts. I hope that red pickup truck is going to be found, And that's really all we can do, besides, of course, pray that this little girl is found and that maybe some creepo came and took her off of the hill. I wish I knew the answers. I wish I knew the answers. Let's go ahead and get into this little bit of article. I really have to laugh because as Candus does this video, she sits next to her husband barefoot, like it's no big deal to them. I don't know why everyone is always constantly saying, she's barefoot, she's dirty, she's barefoot, her hair. She is, let's let the parents explain it. Candus says, I feel in my heart that somebody has came up here and just took her. Lured her away maybe. Well, whoever has Summer, I pray they haven't harmed her and they bring her back to us safe and sound. Both Bly and Summer's father, Don Wells, described Summer as a tomboy. Oh, imagine that. They explained the reasons behind the 5-year-old's shaved head. Okay, so right here, keyword was a tomboy. I shaved my head. She wanted to shave her head like me and the boys did. Wells added on that Summer tried to shave her head herself. Summer tried to shave her head. I think you can see it in some of the pictures, and it was getting out of control. And we decided to shave her head off and let it grow back long. And Candus shaved her head too, so Summer wouldn't feel bad, but it didn't bother her. Okay, so that's Summer's reason for having short hair, and that is her mother's reason for letting her have short hair. Now you can believe it or you don't have to believe it. Me personally, I am going to believe it until it is proven that that is not what happened. As for the social media rumors floating on various platforms, Candus said the following. There's always going to be haters, you know, and they are always going to be that way in this world. We'll just want to focus on the good friends and Christian people that are trying to help us and praying for us and praying for Summer. And we thank them from the bottom of our hearts. And that's the kind of people we try to relate with and socialize with. So we don't know anything about, no red truck, or we hardly know many of our neighbors. Because we just try to be around good people. We do have good people in this area. We found out since all this has happened. I got some real good neighbors and good folks everywhere. And Bly addressed the rumor as well. This really is heartbreaking, and I'm completely stumped. I wish we would find out who owns that red truck. She says, Candus, we are just so thankful for the person or persons trying to get information and trying to get her found. We thank them from the bottom of our hearts a lot, and we thank everybody who's trying so hard and praying so hard. She's an awesome young lady, and we just want her back. I want to hear your guys' thoughts and your opinions on Candus Bly-Wells' video and her speaking out. I am probably going to drop a poll after this video uploads. And let's go ahead and touch on a few comments. My fun favorite part. I'm not sure if these are going to be so much fun, but let's go ahead and address them. I'll tell you what, I don't know where you guys live in this world, and if you live below the equator, and this is not for you guys, but is it hot or is it hot? Like, I am sprawled out, ready to go lay on my garage floor. Guys, 138 comments. I wish I could touch on all of them. This is why I'm waiting for my new schedule, which is coming in a couple of days. So then after that, I will be able to plan a weekly live and we can discuss these comments instead of reading them out on the videos. Nikki O'Shea, I'm glad I came across your video. I'm glad to see that you cleared up that gossip regarding that young lad These rumors are so dangerous. It is easily could happen that a lunatic could go after the child. These rumors, etc., are ridiculous and dangerous. God forgive these people if these parents turn out to be innocent and these people online have torn them to shreds while they have been going through the most traumatic ordeal ever. Prayers for the safe return of Summer Wells. I agree. Carol, why did Candus shave her little head? I think we have figured out the answer to that because I guess she shaved her head. Lisa Cribble, hearts, prayers for Summer Wells and her family. Angel and Marty, thank you for all your updates and videos. I get excited when I see you post a new one. I was wondering if you had the video of the family friend that the lady from the news channel interviewed after she spoke to Summer's mom and grandma. You know, now that you say that, Angel and Marty, let me give a big shout out to Obsessed Crime Stories. She actually left a comment on my page. If I could find it, I would, but there's too many comments and I'm just one person. But I love your channel and thank you for coming over and commenting. Wendy Knox, the comments were turned off on your latest video. Oh, but I wanted to say I completely agree with you. I have stopped watching many creators for the junk they keep creating for clicks, which is not helping Summer in any way. I appreciate you. Thank you, and I appreciate you for watching. Hey, human animal. Where are the agencies in Cal City? Guess Tennessee has some EOFY budget to use up. So they get it all allocated again for the following year. You might be correct, but I did mention that human animal. It does amaze me how much boots on the ground they had for, well, they have for Summer, which I appreciate, but where were these boots on the ground when the Cal City boys went missing? From the 3021, let's be thankful the R is digital. If it was kept on paper, the last tree left from the Amazon would be their family. I would seriously consider Summer's disappearance being the actions of someone just wanting to rescue her if it wasn't for the family, making a manifold of admissions to guilt, all without directly admitting their guilt, thus avoiding any need to disclose what they are guilty for. Enough already. I'm praying for an immediate step toward some clarity surrounding the events of her disappearance. I do not pray they bring Summer home, simply that she is located safe and well. Thanking this channel and its family for the update and my subscription. Well, thank you for subscribing. Thank you for watching. Tanya Conway, you're awesome. Glad I found you. I'm tired of the liars. It's not even that. It's like, why are you dragging people to get more views? And every little thing that pops up, they have to make videos and go live and drag people. I'm not about it. Oh, Jen RS 044. P.S. I just joined your channel. I did. So first video I saw because you're not spreading rumors or speculating. You gave facts. Thank you. Thank you, Jen, for watching. I live in East Tennessee, not far from where this baby girl disappeared. This is Jen again. The speculations are getting on my nerves. I wish everyone would put all that energy into praying for her or sending positive vibes out for her. I keep praying somewhere miraculously she is safe. Me too. Me too. I think the next answer to our questions is going to be who drives this red pickup truck. It's actually kind of amazing to me that the FBI and the TBI have not found this truck, unless they have, and they are just not telling us. Alice Mazuko. I don't go on the FB websites. It's just too much with the conspiracy. Someone will say something and someone will run with it. I just pray they find her. And just saw news and they're cutting back on the search. People guess over 14,000 have been logged in on this search. I just hope they check all water spots, and if they are big drains for runoff, hope they check those also. I'm thinking with everyone they have on the ground, and now this special missing child's group, and now this special team they have, I honestly have to believe that they know so much more than they are saying. And honestly, who thinks Candus would go on an interview if she actually did not pass the polygraph? I don't know. I just put out ideas. I'm trying to understand this. I can't understand it. Like I said earlier, I do. I see pain in Candus's eyes, and I hear it in her voice. This case of Summer missing is horrific. That is not propaganda, but fact. TBI even have stated this seems to be not a case of abduction. I know that they said they ruled out that maybe someone came up the driveway, but there's been so many things said and speculation and so much area searched. Where could a 5-year-old girl go? The dogs even sniffed her out to the end of the driveway. The father was not home. He was an hour away. So you think mom and grandma are in on this, and you think 3 boys that I'm sure have been spoken to by the proper authorities did not see anything or say anything. Something is just not adding up to me. But then I'm stumped. I am completely stumped. Lisa Wilson says, whereabouts? Crystal S., I found your channel and I just have to ask, and I apologize if this sounds strange and for being off topic, but are you from Pittsburgh? Your accent sounds so much like home. Anyways, thank you for this info. Had a long back and forth with someone last night in one of the Facebook groups about this, and this answers my question. No, I am not from Pittsburgh, Crystal. I was born in Toronto, Canada. I was raised in South Florida, as in Fort Lauderdale and Miami. And my whole entire family comes from New England, so I have been back in Maine living for many, many years. So that might be my accent, Florida, Maine, mixed. Monica Saturn. This family does have another missing family member. Yeah, she does. Candus's youngest sister is missing from Wisconsin back in 2009. And a lot speculate it's her husband, but she's never been found. She is actually listed on the Charlie Project, and I have her in one of my videos. Carrie Ace. Everyone must check out Quantum Reality Vision. She has been known to work with law enforcement. She even mentions initials CM. Okay, I get that, Carrie, but those initials belong to a man that lives in Wisconsin and who is a much older man. A lot of people are saying about the house property, when it was bought, who sold it, who inherited it. I am actually going to look into that and put that in my next video alone about the property. Sandy's serious. Thank you for all you do, Monkey. Thank you for watching. Sasha Johnson, he's not a juvenile. They wish he's older. I don't know how old he is. I do not know, but if he's a juvenile, I am not going to touch much about him on my channel, and I am going to wait until we have facts regarding that boy at the lake. Sasha Johnson's back. Oh, Sasha! It's on her TikTok. Was it searched or not? The lake was definitely searched. There's no question in my mind that those divers were not in that lake. Sasha's back again. Why isn't the mother identifying this guy? She obviously took the video because he might be a juvenile. I'm not giving him a name. I'm asking who he is. He's not Marcos, apparently. Sasha Johnson, no way, is the guy in the lake video. He's got a bunch of healed stab wounds. Interesting. She says, no, who is the guy in the lake video? He's got a bunch of healed stab wounds. He's a juvenile. He is a friend of the family's, is what I've heard. I'm not going to speculate, and I honestly think after 2 weeks that the proper authorities saw that video, and I'm sure he has been spoken to, and I think if something was up with him, I think they would have known it already. I am not thinking that this family is the brightest family in Tennessee, and I'm not being mean. When you have the FBI, the TBI, and all of them speaking to you, they are trained. They know. They just know how to profile people. And I think if that was the case, I think we would have heard something by now. All right, guys, 3 more comments. Thank you for not speculating and spreading rumors. Thank you, Zoe, for watching. Toka Frank. I like that name, Toka. Even if they catch these monsters, they are out of jail in a jiffy to carry in their predation. Julie, thank you for facts. Thank you for watching. Miss Free Will. What about Cecile Mullins from Rogersville, Tennessee? You know what? I have not heard that name yet. So maybe if you're listening to me talk to you right now, you can come back and send me a message or a comment under this video to let me know. Okay, one more. Tector Gorch. That blank who started the CM rumor is a donkey. He basically accuses someone by name of kidnapping based on some inaccurate information turned up on one of those spotty spy on people websites. Well, guess what? My name comes up listed at living at an address I lived at for 3 months almost 25 years ago. If anyone ever turns up missing, that clown will accuse me of kidnapping. The irresponsible guy in question hosts a panel of people who blather on, basically just thinking out loud on a live stream. He constantly interrupts and speaks over everyone else because his opinion is so much more important, and yet is extremely sensitive to any children directed his way, to the point of name calling anyone who questions him. His pleas to get the views count up is worse than the grandmother's friend setting up the GFM account. Tector, I agree with you, and I know who you're talking about. Like I said earlier, I have 2 communities that I go around. The true crime community, which is my first and I love, but when the true crime and the drama connected, I've got a few friends over there in the Karama community. And the 3 musketeers that are up there every day with their crazy conspiracy theories, the 3 that you're probably speaking of that are always on panel together, what you need to do is go Google the Blondie's name or watch BX Beast Boy, and all of your answers will be questioned. I do not take anything they say as factual or even important. I don't even watch them because they trick. Terry Sigler. We all just need to be praying for her safe return and no posting rumors. Amen. I could sit here for hours, guys, and read all of your comments. I love when you guys comment. I will know my schedule. I think it's probably going to be the 6th, a week from today, that I am going to go live. I am just trying to find a time where I can touch on Australia, my people in London, England, the West Coast. Lady R, I subscribe because I like to not always agree, but all of us coming together agreeing and not is what makes a difference. Thank you for your shares. I agree. Everyone's entitled to their opinions. Let's get out here. Let's talk. Let's see what we think is going on. But as far as throwing people under the bus and speculating, I'm not going to do it. Like I said, I find it very strange that they speak about summer in the past tense. I have been saying this from day one. But on the same note, I also hear pain and I see pain in Candus's face. All right, guys, drop them comments, drop them opinions. And with that, it is a wrap. I want to thank you all for coming in. Thank you for watching. Please like or dislike, whichever you prefer, and subscribe. Everyone have a good day or a good night wherever you are in the world, and stay vigilant. I am out.